Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. I found some ores that I'm going to mine while I make my way over to the quest we're doing today. And we're gonna fight some basilisks, or just everything. Damp scale basilisk eye. Apparently a quest item. I'll move that over there then. Very good. Don't know if we have the quest for that. Either way. I will take it. In a quite literal sense, I'm going to take it. Alright. 2 lots of fell iron here. No complaints. No complaints. Except for maybe the amount of inventory space it's all taking. Honestly, that's still fine. Okay. Objective here is, who are they? The infiltrating quest where we need the disguise. This is going to be our 3rd attempt at this. Oh, what's that? It's this person flying. There have been enough elite flying enemies around that I was slightly concerning there for a second. But I think we'll be okay. Let's run away from this warg. If we run far enough away, it'll go away. Then we can just talk to him instead of having to fight the warg. He says as the wargs continue to chase him. And he aggroes another warg. There's a system here, and we're doing a really bad job of it. Can't take another pine cone. There we go. Nope, he's still coming. Help! Okay, now we're good. I guess that one didn't attack me, so it didn't count as aggro or something. Either way.
Hey there.
Another disguise, please. Okay, here we go. So we have technically talked to the shadowy laborer already, but we didn't get all of his dialogue. So I'm going to go for that again. We also need to find the initiate and the advisor, while trying to avoid the other people. You don't belong here. They're attacking them. Okay, it's fine. Executioner. Don't drag things over towards me. No, thank you. We got plenty of executioners and summoners. Those are not who we're looking for. But I guess these guys are actually helping me out a little bit by clearing out the other enemies. That's probably helpful for me. Here's the initiate. Let's talk to him. Who is that? Shadowy Hunter. Oh, they're right next to the summoner. Hopefully the summoners can't notice us. He's right next to them. Yes? Darn all, and I'll have to start over from scratch. What are you doing there? Practicing. Soon it'll be good enough to join the other summoners to return inside the Shadow Labyrinth at Anachronist. I hope that I'll get the chance to summon something big, maybe something as big as Murmur, that I wouldn't lose control of him. Okay. Now I need to find the advisor and potentially the laborer again. Minion minion, summoner, summoner, minion. The shadowy hunter seems to be aggressive to us for some reason. We'll try to avoid him. We'll try to avoid everybody, actually. The advisor. There's the laborer. Why are you fixing all this up? Fixing the place, all of my own I might add, so we can move in. I think you were a dwarf last time, this time you're a troll. Fascinating. With the base of operations out here in the forest, it'll be easier to keep track of Shatrath, Illyrian, Stonebreaker, and the Cenarian Druids are all up to. Our base in Anachronist is just too inconvenient for that. Wait a minute, do I know you? Nope, nope you don't. Alright, now we need to find the advisor. It's not a very big area. I think maybe the advisor would be inside the house here. Possible. Still trying to avoid all the people here. This shadowy summoner. We could try to target them. Oh, maybe they're in there. Hey, look, a wheel. We're having a hard time. And we managed to fall right back in. I'm gonna walk through here. Hopefully we live. Summoner and a minion. Alright, the summoners don't seem to care. Good to know. Aha! The advisor. And Shadow Master Grieve. Cool. What is it exactly that you think I can do for you? Can't you see that I'm very busy here discussing matters of import with our illustrious leader? Be quick about your business or I'll have you beaten, dog. Advisor, what's the latest news? Well, I was just giving our leader here a progress report on how everything is proceeding according to plan. It should only be a few more weeks and we'll have this place back in shape. We may want the Shadow Council to only staff the village with orcs, however. That way we can make an ancestral claim and work undercover. Wait a minute, do I know you? What's your name? Oh, don't mind me. Alright. So they are trying to build this area up for their purposes. Here's a fell iron, I'm gonna take that. Since we're blending in, pretending that we are supposed to be here, we can totally just take all the ore. Oh my goodness, we turned into a dwarf. Alright. I guess I should have expected that. We weren't allowed to pick up a pine cone. Why would we be allowed to pick up an ore? There is Scout Nephthys, 67 humanoid PvP. I don't know about all that.
Not ready yet.
Did you get some venison though? Alright, looks like we're going around. Might be like a quest NPC for horde character. Okay. So based on other people being in here fighting those guys, I'm going to assume that the next part of this quest is fighting those guys. Would make sense. Just get back to the quest guy without aggroing all the enemies. Multiple exits here too. Okay. You really gotta stop it, Works. You really gotta stop. You're decreasing my attack power? Rude. Well, I am decreasing your attack power. So I guess we're even.
You need something?
Good, you finally made it back. Okay, what'd you figure out? Who are they? Kill the Shadow Council. What? Those guys are Shadow Council? Eric Erickson, you have to go back in there and waste them. I want you to take out their leader and as many of their executioners and summoners as you can. After you're done with that, report back to Lieutenant Gravelhammer at the Lyrian Stronghold. 10 Shadowy Executioners, 10 Shadowy Summoners, and Shadowmaster Grieve. Then return to Lyrian Stronghold.
Have a good one.
Can do. And I can do it with buff items. Because we're fighting things now. And another fern. Just a bit of stamina and spirit. It's something. Okay. Let's get that. Put on here. Kill the Shadow Council. There we go. Yeah, executioners and summoners. They might try to run too. So give them a preemptive hamstring here. Until we figure out whether they will or not. Seems like the executioners stay. And we got some more venison. And since we have all this information from our infiltration, we know exactly where the leader is.
I can't do that.
We got all sorts of useful information here. These guys don't seem too bad. For fighting. Would still want to be wary of multiple at the same time. Doesn't seem too bad. Don't need to fight the shadowy laborer. So I guess they get to live. Until they get too close and aggro on me, then all bets are off. Got a healing potion. And we take care of the summon. Yeah, the minion didn't seem to have too much health there. So I can definitely work with that. Second summoner here. Not really what I need. They're definitely close enough that I would assume they would both aggro. Although they did only spawn one of them. So who knows? Got a little bless and a bite from the other person here. Always up for some more attack power. Very cool. That was effective. Seems like we're going much more on the executioners than the summoners right now. Probably fine. Two at once. Very cool. Almost died. Perfectly fine. Now we're kind of sort of halfway done. I think I'll try and make my way over towards the boss here. Just so we can have that taken care of. He's up in those ruins. There's a shadowy hunter. He's not on my list. So that's probably fine. Oh man, they got the two. Okay, they're walking past. We don't need to fight two summoners and the executioner. Oh, you aggroed the executioner and the hunter. Come on over here. Managed to get these guys one at a time. Perfect. Could wait for sweeping strikes, but that's okay. One negative of having a minion is that it gives me another thing to get another victory rush off on. It's generally not what you want me to do. I'm gonna try to get some rage here for this fight. Bandage. See if there's extra people in this room. It's the advisor and him. And he's dead. Unfortunately, we killed the advisor, so that guy can't do the quest now. But I didn't really have a choice there. Unfortunate. Alright. A few more fights out here, and then this quest will be done. Yeah. Oh boy. That's too many guys. Oh boy. Oh, you resisted. That's unfortunate. Tank, shield, tank. Oh yeah, we did fine there. We did fine. Just gonna keep running. There we go. 62 block on this. And it poisons the enemies too. Impressive. That was definitely worth the small amount of grinding we needed to do to get it. Okay. Just a few more guys. Probably gonna want to heal after this. Just so we can avoid going into conflict here and getting everybody attacking us at the same time while we're low on health. Generally want to avoid that if possible. Blessing of Kings, increase stats by 10%. Blessing of Might. Nice. They're definitely longer buffs than my Battle Shout. That's okay. I have bothered a rat. Fully intended that.
I need a target.
And everyone's dead. The hunter that was walking around seems to be a different kind of guy. That might be the only one that can actually notice you. Aren't supposed to be here. Could be. Wasn't really going to go test to see if the executioners were okay with me being here. And one final executioner. Yeah, all these extra stats are definitely helping. We are just absolutely destroying these guys. And that is quest complete. So I had to turn this one in the stronghold. Yep. Okay. I'll do a few more things before we head back to the stronghold. Get my list out. We got a lot of things on the list. All right. The elusive Ironjaw and the quote-unquote group quest, escaping from Firewing Point. If it's anything like the group quest that we had to do last time, it was just fighting the regular enemies in the area, which we already have done before. So I think we'll be able to manage. And Ironjaw is up that way, so let's do that. Just need to cross the river here, but avoid most of the town, because there's enemies in there. Just short. I'm in combat. No, I'm not. We've already fought this warg twice already, so we know basically where he's at. He went for Skywing. Nope. We got the invisible guys here too. Always good. This part of the forest. Regular warg. Regular warg. I mean, they're alphas, but still. The question does become how there's an entire forest full of alpha wargs. But sure. It's fine.
Too far away.
Regular warg. There he is.
Out of range.
Ironjaw. Doesn't do anything particularly special, so that's okay. Warp Stalker. I will forgive your attack if you give me some warped flesh here. I would appreciate that. Thank you. That is just 1 flesh each. Perfect. Alright, let's get back up here into Firewing. And be totally surprised when it turns out that they've recovered from our adventures previously. Well, it's still got the purple, but it doesn't have the effect that it had over at the other location. So let's head in here. And since we're going to be fighting a whole bunch of guys, I'll use another fern. Might as well. Also, we need to heal a tiny bit, so that's also what an edible fern can do. Heal you a tiny bit. Yeah, heals 2,000. We have 7,500 health. My goodness. I think we can avoid these two, probably. At least I'm going to try to. Oh yeah, these guys run. Would prefer if you didn't. Yep. One down. Hello? Help? Yeah, I'm getting to it. I said I would come back for you, and I did. Oh, look at that. Let's use another bandage. Hardened Steel Shield of Stamina. 56 block, 34 stamina. It's got more stamina. But that doesn't really matter, since when you put on the shield, it doesn't automatically heal you for that much or anything. So I'm gonna say that's probably still worse. It's got worse armor and worse block. Doesn't give any strength, which actually increases block in itself. So yeah. Not bad. Not as good though.
What brings you here?
Escape. I'm gonna help you escape again, but this time, can we please do it slightly better? I'm gonna try to make sure that they take the aggro. Because if I take any aggro, it doesn't actually help. They just keep walking into more enemies. So I'm going to hang back a bit and let them get attacked. Which is basically the opposite of an escort mission, really. She ready? Take a moment. Yeah, I'm ready. We're gonna walk straight through the middle of Firewing Point. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's do this. Yep. Here we go. Enemies over there. Nobody down there right now. If we hang back also, we can charge in. That's also good. Yep. Unfortunately, they're not very good at holding aggro. I guess that also helps us with the quest, so I guess we'll take it. Alright, now they're gonna stand around for a little bit. be helping a tiny bit. Okay. Not low enough to do any healing here. See if they're gonna aggro this time. Come on, just fucking straight through the middle. They aggro somebody from behind them. And now... Nope. Can't deal with that much. And they're dead. You are remarkably terrible at getting escorted. I honestly have to say, impressive. Rest not Glade. Wow. They managed to aggro multiple groups of the mages at the same time. I'm honestly impressed. Maybe that's why it's a group quest. Because they aggro the entire camp. Was it purposefully made for them to have terrible pathing, messing everything up this badly? Honestly feels like a maybe. Honestly feels like a maybe. What a mess. What a mess. Honestly, at this point, it would actually be better if they ran straight at the enemies so they didn't aggro two groups at the same time. Hilarious. Absurd. Oh, here's somebody fighting some guys. Oh, we've aggroed this guy.
Not ready yet.
Oh my gosh. Ocean. Don't slow me down. That's not fair. I'm the only one that can slow. We're surrounded by these guys now. Okay. Fantastic. And now we're in a hole, which is also good. Well, let's use another fern, I guess. They're 90 dead now. Sky. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have whatever that is. Alright. Back in again. Maybe in all the time we are spending messing around, they will have respawned back in prison again. I just walk up. Also, it doesn't help that they seem to have significantly larger aggro radius for me. That's not making things easier. The mages try to run. I'm taking this Fell Iron. Honestly, I feel like this quest would be like immediately completed if like all the enemies had previously been defeated. So that's a potential strategy we could use. Nothing else works out for us. We have to strategically take out some of them and get to the fight before they respawn. Get to the quest start. There's another signet. That's good. Slow him down. Heal up. Okay. There's the pelt we needed. Double defender again. Oh, that's a blood warder and a defender. Don't know if that's better or worse. Well, we managed either way. Max our health before we start this again. You just gotta work with me here, Isla. You just gotta work with me. We can easily accomplish this if we just exit out into the forest instead of walking straight through the middle of your captor's entire compound. We're a little too close to that guy.
Greetings.
You have information that's vital for the security of all of Outland, and you nonchalantly just throw yourself to the enemies. If you mess this up a third time here, I am going to leave you here for a while. You have to understand that. Ready as I'll ever be. We can combine our potions, we've used so many of them. Let's do this. Yep. Here we go. Do be rotating though. Rooting our enemies in place is more useful if I was not also melee. But they're not exactly very strategic, so I can't really complain that much right now. Please just walk into the enemies one at a time so we can accomplish this task. Yeah, it does some nature damage at least. Okay. What's your next move gonna be? Walk right over here. They're incredibly long cast time. Sprint right over to go keep getting attacked by things. Use a bandage this time. They're already fighting. And this one aggroed on me, so it doesn't count for them to stay around and not die. Right, you're coming over this way, though. I'm gonna use big bandage for fast heals. And you're back to full health. Fantastic. You come down here. Oh my goodness. Yep. Not right now. You need 2 players because they're so bad at living. That's ridiculous. They give you time to prepare, and then immediately throw themselves to the wolves. Except that would actually be better if they literally threw themselves to the wolves. Instead, they throw themselves to an entire Firewing point worth of enemies at the same time. Hilarious. And then when something aggroes on me instead, they don't care. Wow. Wow. Wouldn't be an escort quest if they actually were escortable, I guess. That'd be too easy. Really continues to bring question to why that other escort quest was 2 players. This one at least makes sense. They're absolutely terrible at living. Let's get out of here. me alone. I've had enough of you. Let's go turn in the quest that we did complete, I guess. Outrageous. Outrageous. Let's go straight this way. Even got the arrow. Well, they're in Stronghold. Right this way. All in here. Here's a fire. Let's make some warp burgers. Yeah, it's cooking level increases. Get a few more of those and we can make this recipe here. Yeah. Stand the fire. Agility and spirit. Instead of stamina and spirit or attack power, stamina. Agility is pretty good though. Work with that. If we could get the disguise from that other quest and put it on her, maybe she would draw less attention and actually just walk straight through the entire enemy compound. Alright. Well, we took out an entire enemy compound by ourselves. And it's honestly easier than having someone else there.
How are you?
Has old Ironjaw gotten the better of you too, friend? Or have you managed to outsmart the old fellow? He's literally just a warg. I don't know what he was doing for you, but I've killed him 3 times now, so I don't know. About your skills, Eric Erickson, you have proven yourself the superior hunter. I won't forget your help in making this cloak. It will truly be a one-of-a-kind piece, and I'll wear it proudly. You're rewarded with cloth helmet, stamina, intellect, spirit, and magicness. Mail helmet. It's got less armor. It's got a good amount of agility, stamina, 23 equivalent strength. And ours has 24. Crit strike, agility, similar. Ooh, plate. So more armor. Similar strength equivalent. Stamina. More critical strike rating. Okay. See, altogether it's got more armor. 23 strength. As opposed to a total of 24. So minus 1 strength. 34 stamina instead of 28. And more critical strike. So it's got more armor, 1 less point of strength, more stamina, more critical strike rating. It doesn't have hit rating. I'm not too worried about that compared to everything else it's got going for it. So that's probably what we're going to get. And the last one is leather with strength, agility, and stamina. That's equivalent strength, equivalent stamina, and 23 agility to 23 hit rating. Critical strike, rather. But this one we get the armor too. So we go with the Fierce Helm of the Helm of Lupine Ferocity. Doesn't have any sockets, but this one has low-level stuff in the sockets anyway, so.
See you later.
And 13,000 XP for that. Okay. Turn this quest in. We can look at her helmet.
It's just got a fight.
Kill the Shadow Council. That's dire news indeed. Well, it would seem I made the right choice in sending you out there to help weeps. Last thing that we want is the Shadow Council establishing themselves right on our doorstep. Jake Erickson, in recognition of your efforts at Grand Gold Bar Village, you eventually rights to pick of any of these fine rewards. Extra Sharp Blade, One-Handed Sword, Strength, Agility, and Hit Rating. Invincible Staff, it's a staff. Or Spiked Destroyer, a two-handed mace. 67.5 damage per second, so very slightly less. Same speed, less base damage, less strength, a little more stamina, and intellect instead of crit rating, so definitely not bad. What do we have here? This is Madman's Blade, one-handed dagger, 49.6. This is Extra Sharp Blade, one-handed, 1.8. It's also pretty good. Strength, Agility, and Hit Rating, attack power. These would probably be my two best dual-wield weapons. Oh, pretty bad. Okay. Let's get further away from the water wheel. Like, I get it, it's a water wheel. Could be a little quieter, though. Over here where it's less annoying. Alright. Well, let's see our new stuff then. So we got the helmet. It looks just like our old helmet. Oh, the return. The return of the wolf helmet. Does not look anything like this image, but okay. We got the Madman's Blade. Is it a dagger? It is a dagger. And the Extra Sharp Blade. It's a scimitar. Cool. Attack power. Just damage between weapons. Damage for seconds. 124 and 61. Maybe like 180 something. This is 144, but also hit chance and everything. Overall, not bad combo of weapons. Very functional. Nowhere close to as cool as this, though. So shift right click to socket. Can we take the gems out? Because if we can, we might still be able to salvage this to be a better thing overall. I will look into that. Overall, it's pretty cool stuff there. Whew. Also do the just base stats on this. How much better would this need to be in order to be worth it? It's got more armor, one less strength on here already, much more stamina, much more crit strike. So I would need each of those gems to be just a bit better. And that's entirely possible. But we'd also probably have to actually buy them. So, I don't know. I think for now, this helm's better. We still got a whole bunch of things to do. We'll try it for these green quests, maybe? I don't know. Whole list of things. More questing. And such. Next time. Goodbye.